for anyone younger than those of uncertain age, which is 15 plus, or for those of a sensitive disposition. To those politically correct snowflakes, this ain't for you. And without further ado, please welcome to your home and mine, me. Hello. Before we begin, Andy Warhol once said everyone will have 15 minutes of fame. And as we know, I had my fair share of time in the limelight. After spending several hours watching reality TV, I've found I wouldn't wish that on anybody. I've also found that there is a slight difference between US celebrities and UK celebrities. For example, us Brits have less Botox, meaning we're uglier, stupider, and we're much further down the food chain. Good evening, everybody. I'm going out in a see-through dress and underwear by Prada. Get myself snapped in the latest club in a very provocative pose. A very provocative pose. And if I'm not in the papers tomorrow, next night I'll try harder. Dance on the bar with Mickey Rourke, wearing even fewer clothes. Even fewer clothes. Oh, it isn't too late, it isn't too late, it isn't too late to be famous. So many people vying for space, you really gotta be shameless. Stumble out into the night, trying my best to be polite, always smiling, just like Kylie, I'm gonna be famous. Hello! Now, I do feel I have to share some tools of the trade this evening, and during the rehearsal period, I had just jetted in from Marrakesh, where I had been rehearsing with Elton John, and he had introduced me to the latest Ayurvedic treatment. We were sucking the life force out of small Indian children. We felt much better. I'm hanging with the next generation, Kelly and Pixie Peaches, double bodies and buckle away with James and Elizabeth Jagger, snorting up and dropping some cake with a couple of city leeches, photographed by Papa Nuts, perfecting my drunken swagger. Oh, it isn't too late, it isn't too late, it isn't too late to be famous. Dressed by promo from top to toe, a reward for being aimless. Got the bag, got the shoes, guarantees me front page news. Love the cash and the camera flash, loving being famous. Of fame is in my charts, I'm ready to sell my soul. The photograph my parts, this life just take a toll. I'm aiming to be rich and stand out from the flock. Punch your lights up, mate, there's a new kid on the block. Well, I've had a busy day today. I've had interviews, photo shoots, personal appearances. That's because I've just launched my own perfume. I've given it a real non-desired ghost. It's called Bonk. It's French for bank. Topical, witty. I called it that because it smells of money. Remember money? I'm on a roll, evicted from Big Brother, getting me own reality show where I find a girl to marry. A picture in heat, going commander, drunk in town with my mother, hanging out at Bushy's because she wants to snog Prince Harry. My mother's determined to marry Harry. Oh, it isn't too late, it isn't too late, it isn't too late to be famous. Max Clifford is taking me on, that's what real acclaim is. Show me scars, show me tattoos, show me collapse in the public loo. Drink a gallon with Lily Allen, cause I'm gonna be famous. Oh, it isn't too late, it isn't too late, it isn't too late to be famous. We're having a roast with bank calendars and both of the proclaimers. See me here, see me there, you're bound to see me everywhere. Check into a clinic, don't be a cynic, it's meant to be a famous. Oh, it Isn't too late, it isn't too late, it isn't too late to be famous. We all wanna be like Posh and Colleen, can you really blame us? It's a blast, it's a breeze, dealing with Mephistopheles. Join the fray, seize the day, hold the pose, up your nose, quack us out with a transient pop. Well, I'm gonna be. What do you mean I'm not on the list? Don't you know who I am? Kerry, can you get me in? Famous. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my house. Welcome to another room. Another live show with me. If you don't know who I am, my name is in the corner. I am the musical genius that is Sam Hanna, and over the next hour and a half or so, I will be singing songs about COVID, singing songs about love, fame, fortune, and going mad at each passing hour. How's everyone coping being in another lockdown? After looking back 12 months on from the COVID pandemic, there were certain things that I've learned to accept, and I've really started to engage with myself. The first few months, it's hard to engage with yourself. It's an inner battle. But there is one person that I've learned to love over the last 12 months. And that is, I've learned to love myself. My chakras are unblocking. I feel the flow of chi. Spiritual enlightenment is what I seek, plus environmental harmony. I hear my tinkling wind chimes as I drink my ginseng tea. I work night and day in a vaguely Taoist way on the crucial well-being of me. For I'm a pick and mix orientalist, bit of Shinto, white, a dash of Tai Chi. Sprinkle on some balm and a pinch of good karma, and the one true religion is me. I. Well, I flirted with becoming Quaker till I realized they don't drink. And much as I admire the Janes, I don't want to ditch the mink. And who'd want to be a Catholic? That's for Irish and Belgian peasants. Nor a Jehovah's Witness. They get no Christmas presents. I'm an Alakal now and Zangai. I pray beneath the Bodhi tree. I'll reach Nirvana with the help of marijuana, cause the one true religion is me. I'm a fan of Bikram yoga. Bugging me, it's hot. But it's good for the pores when you get on all fours and tie your limbs in a knot. We went up a Himalaya, just Brian, Blessed and me. We didn't stop and we got to the top and he fell into a tree. That's cause we're lucky to a lotus blossoms, theologically or let's see. I cracked my neck trying tantric sex, so the one true religion is me. I'm studying the Kabbalah, cause Madonna says it's cool. And Sting says Rudy, circular breathing helps control his tool. I meditated with Sai Baba, who made holy ash appear. Uncleansed until 20 I'm so we're ready for it, Shakir. Oh yes, I'm a make a Eastern dabbler with an ivy the potpourri. Though it may be old hooey, I don't feng shui, and the one true religion is me. I'm an Occidental tourist on an Orient jamboree. So tell my mommy that I'm bound for a swami, and the one true religion is me. I'm a smorgasbord philosopher on a metaphysical shopping spree. I practice with passion, there's gotta be in fashion, and the one true religion is me. Sorry, I went all transcendental there. I'm not entirely sure what's going on tonight? How's everybody doing? If you are watching, say hello in the comments. Let me know who is watching. I may even be generous enough to give you a shout out. Who knows? Depending on who you are. So tonight, as I said, I'll be touching on a variety of subjects. I'll be touching on life. Because life, at the moment, life can be very hard. Hi, Declan. Hi, John. Life can be hard, can it not? Especially at the moment. And hi, Shannon. Life can be particularly hard at the moment. And it can be particularly hard as when you've had a few too many drinks. I'm sure a lot of you will be able to relate. And you think a kitchen cupboard has been misplaced, as I did at university. And just ask my friend. He will make himself known. I had a fully fledged argument with a kitchen cupboard. Not my finest moment. It can also lead to an emotional state. For example, crying over a single empty beer box left on the table. I've learned that if life gives you lemons, have tequila, and all your problems will be gone. Hello to everyone who has dropped their names below. Hi Craig, hi Tristan, hi Ava. How's everyone doing? When the milk in your fridge has expired, when a pebble is stuck in your shoe, when you feel a bit peckish or tired, and you're stuck at the end of a queue, when don't get disgruntled or grumpy, try not to overreact. Your blood pressure will fall when you simply recall this one inescapable fact. Soon you'll be dead, ba-ba-da-ba-ba, ba-ba-da-ba-ba, pushing up daisies or Captain Anna. When you're dead, ba-ba-da-ba-ba, ba-ba-da, and your corpse will not care about all of this stuff. It won't. When the Wi-Fi is slow at your cafe, and they sat you right next to the door, and then simmered and sauteed your spinach when you specifically requested it raw. When your colleague is breathing too loudly, when your screen doesn't work on the plane, when the bus is a bit overcrowded, you're an idiot if you complain, cause soon you'll be dead, ba-ba-da-ba-ba, ba-ba-da-ba, so shut your fat mouth, cause it won't matter when you are dead, ba-ba-da-ba-ba, ba-ba-da, you're a speck in the cosmos and soon you'll be dead, so next time you're at the self-checkout, and it won't scan your barbecue shapes, and you swear and you scream and you jab at the screen as hate drips from your face, before you obnoxiously beckon the cashier to come and assist. Just consider this fact for a second. People like you are seldomly missed when they are dead. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba, ba-ba-da-ba-ba. No one's requesting a manager when they are dead. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba, ba-ba-da-ba-ba. No one is wearing an Apple Watch when they are dead. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba, ba-ba-da-ba-ba. No one is voting Conservative when they are dead. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba, ba-ba-da-ba-ba. No one is gluten intolerant when they are dead. Dead. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba, ba-ba-da-ba. Or charging for postage on Amazon when they are dead. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba, ba-ba-da-ba. Or posting their breakfast on Instagram when they are dead. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba, ba-ba-da-ba. Or being a real estate agent when they are dead. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba, ba-ba-da-ba. Or spending 12 months in lockdown when they are dead. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba, ba-ba-da-ba-ba. When you're stuck in the rain, when you're late for your train, when the cyclist is hogging your lane, suck it up and shut up, cause you're gonna be. Suck it up and shut up. No, you wanna be. Suck it up and shut up, cause soon you'll be dead. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da-ba. It's giggly, biggly, biggly, woo! Ba-ba-da-ba-ba, ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Soon you'll be dead. Good evening to everyone who is joining. Hello to Dawn. Hi, Rowan and Robbie, who is watching with Tristan. How's everyone doing tonight? As I was saying before, with lockdown, I'm gonna try and take every moment that I can to attend celebrations. Now I am one of those people who really misses going out on a night out. I'm missing nights out. I'm missing socialising with friends. I'm missing on just going to birthday parties, going celebrating just in general. However, I have found a loophole in celebrating, which I will try and share my theories with you now. Who knows? Maybe this will work for you. 18th, 21st, weddings, christenings, milestones rushing past, anniversaries, then retirement. Life goes by so fast. I like to think there'll always be excuse for celebration, and the parties I go to nowadays don't need an invitation. I'm off to a funeral, a hippity hip hooray. A person I didn't know very well has sadly passed away. The funeral is in Leamington Spa, which is always nice to visit. And at my age, it's a pleasant day out. There's not too much to ask now, is it? I'm off to a funeral, a colleague of mine is dead. The woman bored me for years and years, now she's boring God instead. I'll have to set off early, the journey's a bit of a swine, but my bag is large and roomy, so I can nick a bottle of wine. But oh gosh, I don't get out like I used to do. At my age, festive occasions are far too few. Last rites give me a chance to fraternize. We'll sing some turgid hymns and then we'll socialise. Socially distanced, of course. It's yet another funeral with sandwiches and cake. Catch up with those ghastly cousins of mine. I love a jolly good wake. We'll tell each other you haven't changed. We'll be lying through our teeth. Donate to the chosen charity. Well, it's cheaper than a wreath. We all must die is part of God's grand design. The late lamented had a sad decline. She didn't want to go on, her bed sores were chronic. Make mine a triple Hendrix, please, just a splash of tonic. It's yet another funeral, someone's gone to eternal rest. A humanist service, so that'll be true, the Catholics do it best. Oh yes, it's sad, but what's her face hasn't met her timely end. But secretly it's true to think I've lived another friend. Well, what do you think? I think that's a very good loophole. But who knows? Hi Abby. Hi John. I'm very good, thank you. I'm in a good mood tonight. I don't know what it is. I think it might be the live show, but I'm feeling in a very good mood. Of good feelings for this. If anyone has any requests, drop them in the comments below. I could regret saying that. If I know it, I'll attempt it. If I don't know it, who knows? Depends how I feel towards the end. My love life is what you could call non-existent. But I like the word fictional. It makes it seem intellectual, even though it's not real. I have been in love, and I've had to bottle it up because these aren't usual loves, usual crushes. They're weird. They're taboo. And I've been told by Harry, my colleague, that I have to share them with you now for one night only. Wish me luck. I've had a love since the dawn of time, and now I know it brings me such shame. What a shame! And I now know it can't be a thing I take to the grave, so now I shall reveal her name. The name that has brought me such shame is the name of the game. And with it come, my heart skips a beat when I see that jiggled bosom. And with it come, when I hear her name, the shame washes away, and my heart, it gives a new beat. It goes boom bada boom bada boom bada boom bada boom bada boom bada boom 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 bada boom bada boom bada boom bada boom bada boom bada boom 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 bada boom bada boom bada boom bada boom bada boom bada boom boom boom. I've got a love that brings me much regret. It always brings the sorrow and tears. I can't stop crying, and I feel that it's something that I cannot forget. Wanna hear it? Tough? Well, okay. So now I shall reveal the woman's name. Theresa May. It's ridiculous, I know. It's what the crowds will have to say. Theresa May. I'll love her come what may. I'll love her till my dying day. My heart goes boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Banag. Sorry, that joke was bang out of order. I'll wait for everybody to get that joke before I proceed. Ready? But there is a love I have forgotten to share, and between the other two, well, they don't even compare, 'cause he is stunningly gorgeous and terribly witty, and all I want to do with him is have an itty bitty, do nothing day. Donald Trump. Anyone who mocks me will be getting a thump from him. Donald Trump. He's a spy on me more than Forrest Gump. And for me he has taken the high jump. And so now I am more power than you chumps, 'cause I have the code. It's just one big push of the big red button. Oh, good grief, and now we're nothing. I thank you. If you are enjoying this show for whatever reason, hit the share button wherever it may be. Let your mates see it. It would be appreciated. We're going live on not only my personal profile. We're going live on Sam Hanna, which is my own personal professional Facebook page, and we're also going live on YouTube. So it'd be interesting to see if we get anybody watching over on YouTube. I feel I have to say now that I started a new job at the beginning of December, and it's fun. It's a good laugh. I think a couple of people are watching from work. So, hello, have you enjoyed your day off? I'm enjoying my week off. Not to rub it in at all. But we work in a call center, and it's just generally a good old laugh. For 12 hours a day, we can't complain. This song was written in 2017, actually, surprisingly, and this was one of the first songs one of the first comedy songs I ever wrote. This song is for Will Baker, if he's watching. I'm not impressed with getting older. It doesn't seem like a lot of fun. Every joint seems to be seizing up and my feet won't let me run. I don't hear as well as I used to. My sight has never been good. I'm still too slim, not curvy, despite eating lots of pudding. You can tell I've not played this song in a while. I'm getting older, my youth is slipping away. My hair has seen all sides of the 50 shades of grey, and now those two words seem to cut me like a knife. Good grief, what a life. I suppose I'll never be rounded, though for many years I have tried to grow a bosom I can catch crumbs on, but my wish has been denied. I suppose I'm still quite bendy, in spite of advancing years. I'm still able to push my head on my knees without a hint of tears. Obviously, I can't do it now because logistics. You won't be able to see me. I can't get my knee that high now. I could try to get my head down there, but I might hit my head on the piano. I'm getting old and my youth is slipping away. My hair has seen all sides of the 50 shades of grey, and now those two words seem to cut me like a knife. Good grief, what a life. One of my greatest pleasures is a long, long soak in the tub, up to my chin in bubbles and a bestseller from the book club. I've always been impatient, I'm that sort of chump, but there are things I'd like to change. Like who voted for Donald Trump? I mean he lost, but who voted? I'm getting older, my youth is slipping away. My hair has seen all sides of the 50 shades of grey. Now those two words seem to cut me like a knife. Good grief, what a life. And I guess I shouldn't grumble, things could be much worse. I could explode with impatience and end up in us. How's everyone doing? Is everyone having a good time? Scream if you want to go faster. If you want to get off, nobody's forcing you. Throughout the lockdown, I'm sure many of you out there have been tempted to break the rules. To meet up with friends or have barbecues in the park. Be warned. You're being watched. Next time you take that 10-pack of wine off the shelf in Tesco, just watch your back. In this age of anxiety, a tolerant society has reason to fear for its future. For the cities are teeming with terrorists dreaming of new ways to bomb me or shoot you. But with crime on the increase and standards collapsing, you're constantly filled with dismay. Take heart with your backing, your government's tracking you 24 hours a day. They care, yes they care. They care what you do, they care why, when, and where. And they see every move that you're making on CCTV. As you get out your cash from the hole in the wall, on the bus lanes, the junctions, and down at the mall, and on every street corner that they know you said all the other. Oh, they care, yes they care. There's no download they make of which they're not aware. Yes, they're here, and the need for your details is truly sincere. With chips in your wheelie, with chips in your car, chips in your mobiles that show where you are. Don't think of these measures as going too far, for they care. They patrol, they approve every act that gives them more control. They're on guard, so that's why you must have an identity card. They will frequently give you a virtual frisk, and they'll store your whole life on a neat compact disc. If they lose it, it's called an acceptable risk. They don't care. The DNA database votes every year. Here's the plan. They're refining their spyware as fast as they can. Oh, you voted them in, so their duty is clear. If you've nothing to hide, then you've nothing to fear. You will feel more secure now. Big Brother is here, all they care. And you'll be the loser when interest collides, 'cause they won't let you find out what they've got to hide. But soon you will see it's too late to decide that you care. Oh, and if you protest, you'll be branded extreme, 'cause this isn't a government, it's a regime. And they're planning the day when we can't hear you scream. Scream, scream, scream. For they care. It's quite nice being live. It's quite nice being live, but it's very weird being live on Facebook, especially as a comedian, because I'm sort of imagining people are laughing. I'm sad like that. I'm imagining people are laughing, but there is no laughter there. So if when you find something funny, if you could just hit that laugh emoji or whatever, drop a laugh in the comment, then I know I'm doing my job properly. There are many times in your life, particularly at the moment, when an alarm goes off in your head. For example, who was that coughing? Where have all the beers gone? I've received a notification on my app. Should I ring 119? Option 1 and option 2. And then suddenly remembering whilst on the toilet that you don't have any toilet rolls because they've all been stockpiled. I encourage you not to ring 119, option 1 and option 2, unless you really need to. That was a joke. When a man wears trousers, he's still a man. When a girl wears trousers, she's still a girl. When your dad wears lipstick, alarm bells, alarm bells, alarm bells. When the vicar smiles, he's being nice. When the vicar prays, he's being kind. When the vicar's head revolves, alarm bells, alarm bells, alarm bells. When you go for a walk, that's alright. When you go to the shops, that's alright. When you lose your sense of smell or taste, alarm bells, alarm bells, alarm bells. In your life there are sights and smells, but listen out for those alarm bells. For example, I am now a quarter of the way through my act. Alarm bells, everybody. It's strange to think that I've already been live for about half an hour. And we've seen so many people come and go. It's an emotional job. Being a musician, you see so many people come and go. If you are enjoying the show, again, make sure you hit the like button, hit any form of button that you see around you. Drop a comment below. It would be interesting to know who's still with us. It'd be interesting to know who's gone away. It would be interesting to see people sharing the stream. Make sure you hit that share button if you are enjoying it, so that your friends can see it. Let's go global. Let's go fungal. But we are officially at the halfway point, and I normally do this song at the halfway point, because it's a natural halfway point song. While growing up, I lived in a house of 7, and the majority was girls. Now I live in a house of 4, evenly split between the males and the females, but the females, unsurprisingly, still run the house. My 3 older sisters now have children and have blessed the family with 2 girls and 2 boys. Lexi, Olivia, Isaac and Callum. I can't believe I had to think of names. And my mum still likes to take charge every now and then, saying, "You shouldn't do it that way," or when you were younger, I did it this way. Whether my sisters decide to listen or not, that's another option. But I suppose one part of life is learning to be independent and letting go of the past. Being a student and musician, it meant that I was spending a lot of time away from home. I studied at Falmouth between 2016 and 2018. And I was spending a lot of time away from the loved ones that I call family. And I can only imagine how my mum was feeling, slumped in front of the telly, watching Countdown, perhaps counting down the days till I returned home. And maybe feeling that her life was pointless, since there was only Becca to care for now. And I was left to think, Sam. Because that's my name. Sam. How the tables will turn when you have to care for her. And of course, people seem to live forever nowadays. Don't they, mother? This song goes out to all the loved up couples out there tonight. I love to live dangerously, Dawn. Frida and Barry sat one night. The sky was clear, the stars were bright. The wind was soft, the moon was up. Frida drained her cocoa cup. She licked her lips, she felt sublime. She switched off Gardner's question time. Barry cringed in fear and dread as Frida grabbed his tie and said, let's do it, do it while the mood is right. I'm feeling appealing, really got an appetite. I'm a fire with desire, I could handle half the time in a male voice choir. Let's do it tonight. Can't do it, I'm not exactly Russell Brand. You're thwarted, I'm sorted, I got the evening steadily planned. It's a pity, the nitty gritty of take 11 episodes of Holby City. Can't do it tonight. Let's do it, do it till the hearts go boom. Go native, creative, living in the living room. This volley is jolly, bend me over backwards on the hostess trolley. Let's do it tonight. Can't do it, my heavy breathing days are gone. Niagara, Viagra, nothing really turns me on. Stop shooing, poo-hooing, I've had a good look down when there's nothing doing. Can't do it tonight. Let's do it while we're really in the mood. 3 cheers, it's years since the culture was semi-nude. Get drastic, gymnastic, way back wifers with the loose elastic, but let's do it tonight. Can't do it, it's really not my cup of tea. I'm harassed, embarrassed, wish I picked on me. No, don't use me, must send a note say you must excuse me. Can't do it tonight. Let's do it, I really want. You really have to have some trust. I won't accept you want to drive me mad with lust. No cautions, just contortions, smearing avocado on my lower portions. Let's do it tonight. I can't do it. Just refuse to get zipped. I'm fearful, I'm cheerful, worried that I'm ill-equipped. Don't bully, I can't fully guarantee you have to use a rope and pulley. Can't do it tonight. Let's do it, I really want to run amok. Let's wiggle, let's jiggle, let's really make the rafters rock. Be mighty, be flighty, come and make the bones on a flame roof nighty. Let's handle, substandard, come and sit Robina from a peep-toe sandal. Surprise me, chastise me, and let's be family fellow, you can patronize me. Let's do it tonight. Let's do it, I really wanna rant and rave. Let's go, cause I know just how much to behave. Not bleakly, beat me on the bottom of a woman's weekly. Get festive, get restive, don't mean to do like a big digestive. Just humour, late bloomer, step across the talking with your big satsuma. Let's do it tonight. Thank you. Let's break it down, yo. Sam Hanna in the house. Yo. Are you ready for Sam Hanna to break it down? What? Yeah, break it down. Yo. Can I get a way-o in the comments? On goes a PC, wonder who is messaging me, loading up my Facebook, gotta have a quick look, how somebody's poking me, voice of friends just 3, see a funny picture, like to show a picture, Facebook rap, when the song is done, I'll go for a nap. I check my Facebook in the morning, I check it in the night, I check my Facebook when it's dark, I check it when it's light. My Mr. Zuckerberg, what have you done? I can't get away, however fast I run. No, Facebook is everywhere, it's like I'm breathing air in, it's like a natural air. What? It's illegal to have Facebook when you're underage, but everywhere I go here, people say, have you got a Facebook page? Actually, I do. It's Sam Hanna, or at Sam Hanna Comedy. Out. how's everyone doing? Is everyone still enjoying the show? But we'll probably go for a little bit longer. My phone is crying out to be charged. I think we're getting to a good point where people are coming and going as they're enjoying, as they please. Make sure you hit that like button, the love button, the laugh button, the angry button, whatever you feel like you want to hit it, and then hit the share button. Say, come watch this idiot. Come watch this idiot for a little bit. Because you never know. I was really pleased in November, because my dad always brought me up watching the old programs, the programs that he used to watch, and I've just noticed my piano is in dire need of a dust, and in November, or in October, sorry, it was announced that on BritBox, an absolute cult classic was going to come back, and all I remember of the original run of this program is this next song, and you remember it for all the wrong reasons, and you can scream at me later for reminding you of this song and for having it stuck in your head for the next 3 years. It's the time of year, now that spring is in the air, where this big fat git with his very little hair writes another song for moronic holidays and nauseates AIDS in a million different ways, from the shores of Spain to the coast of southern France. No matter where you hide, you just can't escape this dance. Hold up, chicken in the air, stick a deck chair up your nose, buy a jumbo jet, and then bury all your clothes. Paint your lefty green and extract your wisdom teeth, form a string quartet and pretend your name is King. Skin yourself alive, learn to speak Arapaho, climb inside a dog and behead an Eskimo. Need a Renault for West salami in your ears, casserole your grand, disembowel yourself with spears. The disco is vibrating, the sound is loud and grating, it's truly nauseating. Let's do the dance again. Hold a chicken in the air, stick a texture up your nose. Yes, you'll hear this song in your holiday disco, and there's no escape in the clubs or in the bars. Yes, you would hear this song if you holidayed on Mars. Skin yourself alive, learn to speak Arapaho, climb inside a dog and bed an Eskimo. Now you've heard it once, your brain will spring a leak, and though you hate this song, you'll be humming it for weeks. Ah, la la la, ah la 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 la, ah la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. I think we'll say we'll do a couple more songs, and then I think I'm getting a strange longing for my dressing gown and slippers. So as I was saying, my 3 oldest sisters have blessed me, or have blessed the family with nieces and nephews, or grandkids, children, and it's wonderful getting to watch them grow, watch them assert themselves. My oldest niece knows exactly what she wants, and she is a very gobby little miss. I I I I don't want cocoa. I'll go for Horlicks these days. I'll go for Horlicks. Um. So as I was saying so beautifully, um, yeah, I have a very gobby niece. I have a niece who is tries to be very musically talented, and I'm very excited to watch her grow up to be the next Sam Hanna. I have a nephew who is absolutely bonkers about Doctor Who, and every time I see him, he's always wanted to talk about Doctor Who, Cybermen, Daleks, and I have my youngest nephew would be happy running into a brick wall, and he would probably still laugh about it. One thing I don't like about children, um, and there was no exception. I'm sorry to my sisters, there was no exception. With nieces and nephews. Yeah, babies. Well, it will be explained in this song. Please don't hand me your baby. It's great that you love him so much. Don't make me explain why it causes me pain. Please don't make me touch him. Please don't hand me your baby. I know that you're trying to be nice. I can see he's awake, but it makes my heart ache. Please don't ask me twice, 'cause I'm sorry. Your baby is ugly. Your baby is ugly. I hardly know where to begin. Your baby is ugly. Your baby is ugly. Your baby is ugly as sin. Please don't hand me a darling. I promise I won't come around. He's your little prince, but his smile makes me wince as he gurgles that inhuman sound. Please don't hand me a loved one. I beg you, don't make me use force. He's stolen your youth, and to tell you the truth, I can see why you filed for divorce. 'Cause your baby is ugly, your baby is ugly. He's covered in strange baby skin. Your baby is ugly, your baby is ugly. Your baby is ugly as sin. I know I am not in denial. I don't look at you with green eyes. There's no need to stand me on trial, just 'cause something inside of me dies when I see your fat baby. Please don't hand me your cutie. The home for the whole human race. The smell of his bum is beginning to hum. but at least that distracts from his face. Please don't hand me your precious. I don't mean to sound so unkind. He's covered in snot, put him back in his cot. You must be out of your mind. Wait, is that a little smile? For me? Oh, bless him. Oh, actually, that's a bit unfortunate, really, isn't it? Your baby is ugly, your baby is ugly. What's that strange growth on his chin? That's his face! Oh, his baby is ugly. His baby is ugly, 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 bugly, ugly, bugly, ugly, bugly, ugly, bugly. Thank God it isn't a twin. Yeah, if you could just bear with me, ladies and gentlemen, my phone is absolutely dying. So, just bear with me whilst I grab a charger. I have a really awkward phone case that blocks off the charging port for some unknown reason. There we go. Here we are. One thing I've been explaining my work, my comedy work, to people in actual work. And one thing that I tell them is that I absolutely miss going to see live performances. The last live performance I went to see was Fascinating Aida in Yeovil, I believe it was, with Harry. And it was a thoroughly brilliant night, and it feels like it was years ago. It was just before COVID, and it was when life was so much better. And this song featured, and Billy the pianist explains that it was written in 1994, so it's now probably about 27 years old. Blimey. And this has become a staple of mine over recent years. And it's been rewritten so many times. Let's see how it goes. This is a new rewrite. Let's see how it goes. Over the rainbow somewhere, there's a magical land where life's a bit fairer for everyone, and we all lend a helping hand. Now I'm not dreaming of some Garden of Eden, but surely we could be a bit more like Sweden. Socialist Britain, Socialist Britain, when shall I see thee again? Where the government seem beyond doubt to be green, and fiscal competence can be humane. Socialist Britain, Socialist Britain, perhaps a utopian goal, where the helpless are heeded and food banks aren't needed, but momentum are not in control. When people who've lived here For years armed deported, and the sick and disabled are fully supported. No universal credit causing harm and distress. No Americans buying our beloved NHS. Socialist Britain, where folk aren't hard bitten from thinking life ain't worth the dime, where housing quotas are met and there's no student debt, and on privatised trains run on time, where Apple and Uber are properly taxed, and the charity status of posh schools is axed, where cabinet ministers are held in esteem, and this whole pandemic is just a bad dream. Socialist Britain, shall it be written that our striving must all end in tears? Thou art so far away, and yet you must stay, just a dream for another 5 years. Thank you. We have some people watching. If you could let me know who's watching in the comments and where you're watching from, that would be amazing. Now that we're on charge, I think we could probably go for a little bit longer, and I'm really excited now. I've got to a point where I want to do. I've got so many songs that I want to do, and they're running around my head, and I'm thinking, I haven't got time. I haven't got time, mainly because family members are working early tomorrow, and I don't want to keep them awake for too long. When merely for the fact that I've got the day off tomorrow, and they're working. Anywho, let's go. I'm feeling a bit bluesy. Picture of me, glass of champagne, Luton Airport, #cool, destination, Montenegro, check my hashtag, infinity pool, feet on the beach, nail art cheek, #trending, I'm so fleek, posted on the gram today, happy as a clam today. That's the person I am today. So double tap and follow me. Living my best life, living a blessed life, showing the world I'm living my bucket list. Every moment is recorded, and with likes I am rewarded. 'Cause if I don't get the likes, I don't exist. Look at my cat, isn't she sweet? Sparkly collar, hashtag cute. Look at my cat, peeping out from my hashtag top shop boot. See her leap, hashtag epic fail, wearing a bonnet, chasing her tail, posted up on social media. The lights have got to get much speedier on me, and Puss will only get neater. So comment on my cat right now. Meow! Living my best life, living a best life, living my blocking the haters who say that I'm raisable. Showing my life through the filter lens. Every day I make new friends, cause if I don't get the lights, I'll be invisible. Sometimes I wish I could leave all this behind me. Go cold turkey, smash my phone, throw my laptop in the bin. Then an influencer likes my picture of scatter cushions, and before I know it, damn it, I'm sucked back in. Look at me pouting, shoulders leaning, eyebrows lifted, hashtag makeup, any location, check the lighting. First thing I do when I hashtag wake up, play to your angles, smile like you mean it. Hashtag gorgeous, how many have seen it? Tell me I'm sexy, you like my hair. Lost the weight, so much I can wear. Show me you like me, share. If you follow me, I'll follow you back. What can I do? I'm living my best life, living a blessed life, putting it out there for the world to see. Always hungry, can you blame me? Dying inside when you fat shame me. If I don't get the lights, what's the point of me? 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 So given the success of today, I have a question for you. Would you like this to happen again? Obviously, with work, it would have to be arranged around work. But if you want to see me do more comedy gigs, if you think the comedy gigs work over Facebook, then let us know in the comments. If you want to see me do something else, drop it in the comments. As people know, I'm a music. I do musical theatre. So if the next show you want to see more musical theatre, let me know in the comments and I'll see what I can do. Because I'm a man of many talents. Anyway, I think we'll start rounding it up. We've been live for about an hour and 20 minutes. I think we might do a couple more, and then we'll say it's time for bed. My Horlicks is calling. Not cooling, cooling. Yeah, so I think I know where we'll go. I am getting old. I'm now in bed by about 9:30. Regardless of work or not. I'm snuggled up in bed. Sitting nice and comfy. I did this next song. We'll do two more and then we'll call it a night. I did this. I've done this song 2 times. In previous shows, and the lyrics and the music go down to the wonderful Dilly Keane, whose music is a huge influence of tonight. And the last time I sung this was on my 21st birthday. I did a one-off gig on my 21st. And I had done a gig I'd done a show a week before. And I decided that for my 21st, I was going to take out whatever song it was that I took out. And I decided I was going to put this in. One thing that always shocks people about my music is I explain that I'm a musical comedian. And then there comes a point in a show where a song like Socialist Britain is played. And it changes the mood completely. But you reap the laugh afterwards. You reap what you sow. And this song is one of my all-time favourites to perform because it's beautiful and it's suitable for all occasions. On the corner of a street stands a girl who waits for her lover. She is only 17, never been in love with another. Though he's half an hour late, she will wait, for she loves him so. She can't go, but all the time she's aware, people stare. People stare. Time goes so slowly when you're young. Time hangs so heavy. Don't wish time away now before your time has begun. You're still young. After work, a woman runs for the bus. Her children are waiting. She was serving in the shop, couldn't stop anticipating. But the children want to play and they say, oh, just let us be. And she sees that their childhood is already gone. They moved on. Time goes too quickly when they're young. Time steals them from you. When the children were there, you had no time to spare. Not like now. This requirement awaits, never states his reason for leaving. Never wanting to impose, so he never chose to stop giving. And so he doesn't see the TV. He waits for his son, the only one. But his son, it doesn't come, he's having fun. Having fun. Time goes so fast when you're old. You live in the past. can't turn back the clock, but time still rushes on. Time goes on. Time goes on. Time goes on. Time goes on. Well, there we go. Another show is sewn up. Another show is being, and another show is gone. And it's been a laugh. It's been wonderful. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for keeping me company. I was slightly worried that I was going to go live and nobody would be aware. But it's quite nice that people have actually joined. Woo! If people would like to see another show again, let me know. We'll see what we can do alongside work. Because unfortunately, I'm finding myself sitting at this piano less and less on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. But it's become more of a hobby again rather than work. As Craig said, that song was called Time. And I had the pleasure of seeing Fascinating Aida perform that in Leicester Square in 2017. Craig would probably correct me if that was the right time. I believe it was the Christmas in Leicester Square season in 2017, and they performed that, and it's just an absolutely stunning song. But I must go, and I'll leave you with an uplifting tune. Most love songs you find aren't uplifting at all these days. They say love is a battlefield. We are soldiers in the field of love. There we go, Christmas 16. We're soldiers in the field of love. But why? It makes us feel fearful of love. But then there's the second time. You've been wounded, but you go out and just, you think you'll leave the front door just to get a breath of fresh air. And you remember what it was like outside. Well, here we go. Well, I thought I knew every trick of love, even told the world I was sick of love. But you stole a march on my best defenses, like James Wolfe's assault on Quebec. As a sailor who's turned his back on the seas, I was still not to heed the caress of the breeze. But you fired a shot right across my bows, and like Admiral Nelson, I'm down on the deck. So it's one more campaign, boys, for this old soldier in the field of love. Though I promised my heart to ignore the appeal of the clash of swords and the ring of steel, yet it starts for the fight, release the thrill for this old soldier of love. Oh, I was a fortress, at least so I thought, to withstand all attacks. I had done all I ought. But your siege demanded surrender complete, for if you were King Henry, then I was Calais. So no matter the battlements built round my heart, the times of engagement were clear from the start. And I knew with a clang of elation that it was a choice between staying or running away. So it's one more campaign, boys, for this old soldier in the field of love. I know now the wounds take longer to heal from a surfeit of peace. I could die in this minute, and I start for the fight, release the trail to this old soldier of love. Love's a friend and an enemy, make no mistake. Love's general for whom you'll forsake. Love's a turtle who'll harry you, run you to earth. Love's a traitor embraced without any qualms. So I stand here quite vanquished, my world at your feet, as I save the taste of the sweetest defeat. Shall we fight to the death, locked in combat forever, or battle together, companions at arms? So it's one more campaign, boys for this old soldier in the field of love. Now my standard and permanent I proudly reveal at the altar of the heroes I've chosen to kneel. And I stare for the fight for at least as real for this old soldier of love. Yes, we stir for the fight for at least as real for this old soldier of love. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I've been Sam Hanna, and this has been me, the man, the myth, the legend. I even have my own credit music now.